Something I've been noticing is, and I've been noticing this for a while, is that something happens to women once they reach a certain age. There are several milestones that a woman will reach that I've been noticing that have really heavy effects on their life. One of them is, of course, when they reach their mid 30s into their 40s, you start to be a little more self conscious about themselves and about their bodies and about how they look. However, that is not the first time that happens. And this is in combination with, I think, a lot of other things that happen at this specific age we're going to be talking about today. And that is going to be what this video is going to be about. It's going to be about age, and it's going to be about how women interpret their value and how it gets skewed along as they get older along their life's path. And today we're going to be talking about what happens to women once they reach the age of 25. Now you're saying, Rat Boy, 25 is young. What are you talking about? 25? Is it really though? I think to women, 25 is like that. It's that line. It's that definite line in their life where they need to be reaching certain goals and doing certain things. So by 25, they should be graduated. They should start their career. They should have all these things lined up. They should already possibly be in a relationship, be married, maybe first kid on the way, something like that. And when women do not reach these milestones that they might see their family or their friends reach, they start to, well, to put it nicely, they start to freak out a little bit.
So I'm 25, I have no job, I have no boyfriend, I don't have my own apartment. I'm literally just moved back in with my parents just now. And everything's sad and horrible, right? But then also,
You blew it. Capiche?
You tell the world what happened here. What happened here? I don't know. You need to tell them.
So we have her fresh out of college. I'm assuming she doesn't have a job. She doesn't really know what she's going to do right now. A lot of times women like this, their parents has paid their way for them through college and they kind of just have everything set out for them. It's very easy for women like this. A lot of women are like this. They have daddy's money and he's able to just bankroll them into any situation. For any average guy, this would make him homeless if he didn't have a job or anything. So you can honestly say that he's probably bragging right now that she is able to not have a job, not have just be able to just lean on her parents for anything that she might need in life. But what I see is someone who is definitely lost, someone who will hopefully get back, someone who will eventually get back on their feet, I'm assuming, because women like this always do. They always have a fallback plan. But what you get with a woman like this is you get someone who becomes dependent on basically sucking the emotional needs away from everyone around them. And eventually that will turn into a very toxic relationship they will get in with a man. And this woman will feel like she has nowhere to go. It's an opinion of mine. I think that women, whenever they get in their early 20s, I think they need to start focusing on how they want to live their life. A lot of women become in their late 30s and 40s and they regret not having kids at that age. They regret not finding a good man at that age. They have all these regrets. And so my advice would be to try to get that done earlier. That way you don't have those regrets. Very rarely will you have a woman who has your whole life has been being a mom and being fulfilled in that way, being a wife and a nurturer and in a lot of cases, they're in their 40s and now they're grandmothers and they are very fulfilled in their life. And you'd ask them, say, do you regret not becoming a CEO or not becoming a boss babe or anything like that? And they say they have no regrets. But that's just my 2 cents.
Hear me out. 25 is a weird fucking age. I really hope this reaches everyone in their mid-20s so I can see if anyone relates to me and I'm not the only one alone feeling this way. So first we have the people in their 20s that have found their soulmate, they're madly in love, they are getting married, they're having kids, they have a career that they're probably going to do for the next 30 to 40 years, and they know what their future is going to look like. And then we have the wonderful people like me that are in their mid-20s that are single and they're over dating because they've dated enough fucking weasels, so they're not going to lower their standards just to find another boyfriend or a husband, and they're celibate because fuck hookup culture. They know they want to have kids at some point, but that's not even something that's on their mind right now. And then they decided to go the path of being an entrepreneur at 21 and then start a second business, so they really don't know where their career path is going to take them. So then randomly they're like, wow, I literally have no idea what my future is going to bring me. I have absolutely no fucking clue what's gonna happen next month or next year or in the next 5 years. I literally don't know. And while that scared me for like 0.2 seconds, I then realized, wow, that's actually the coolest thing ever, that I literally could have an entirely different life in a year from now. Seriously, even tonight, I could go on a walk with my dog and somehow meet this man that I connect with and fall in love. Or tomorrow, all of a sudden, my business literally pops off and my life changes. So is there anyone else that feels this way and feels like being in their 20s?
You're in my house, Fatso, and you didn't ask permission. So you and your friends can leave now, or they can carry your fat ass out in a bucket.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on! Ah! Yes! Yes!
And now we have the 25-year-old entrepreneur who is humble bragging to her followers that she has no idea what she's doing in life, but she has 2 businesses and anything could change and it's exciting, and yet she hates it. And it's weird. Women like this look at their friends, their married friends, their friends with kids and stuff, and there's a lot of envy when they're looking at their friends. They're looking and they're like, you know what? She doesn't have to do anything. She is being provided for. All she has to do is take care of the kids, take care of the house, and I'm over here stressing about everything in my life. I don't even know if my businesses are going to be around in the next 5 years. My life could change in an instant, and next year could be totally different than what I'm going through right now. Welcome to the life of a man. That is a man's reality at any given point. I know plenty of men that their life completely changes year over year, and a lot of times not for the better. So this is another good example of a woman who she's over dating. She's not going to be dating anymore because she has dated pretty much nonstop since her mid-20s, and she has been pretty much ran through, and so much trauma is going on there. She couldn't even imagine having a man in her life right now. You see this all too often. I don't even want to ask what all of her businesses are. I can take a few guesses, but let's just say that she has a dog grooming business and she sells stamps. Whenever I hear women have multiple businesses and they're entrepreneurs and they started their first business when they were 18, and it's just, I don't know. I'm not saying it's a red flag. I'm not saying anything in particular. I'm just saying that that's always kind of suspicious, to me at least.
Why is everyone so stupid? Why aren't more people intelligent like me?
If you're feeling bad about yourself or your life, I'm 25 and I don't really know what I'm doing with my life, and it's Easter and I'm alone having a depressive episode riding a ripstick.
I love the pain because the pain is the truth. The hurt is the truth.
This is obviously more of a funnier TikTok that I want to put here at the end, but behind everyone's comedy, there is always a little bit of truth. So you can honestly say that, yeah, she's making a joke, but if you were to look into the comments of this TikTok, you would see hundreds of women agreeing with this one right here and saying that they are in the same stages in life. They are having a hard time. They are lost. They don't know what they're doing at the age of 25. They have no idea. This is just another perfect example for a lot of men out there. And there are a few men out there that watch my channel between the ages of, in your 20s. Just a little word of advice is, if you see any woman acting like this, like these women are acting, stay far away. Stay far away. These women cannot even make these very simple, very basic commitments in their own life that have to do with them. How do you think they're going to treat you? Do you think you're going to be a commitment in their life, or do you think you're going to be one of those situations where, oh, well, everything might change in a year? Well, you might not even be in their life in a year. They could be talking to somebody else. They have no idea what they're doing. That is why I still 100% believe, and you can look on social media right now, you can look on some of these women's pages, is that there is a definite pipeline these women go down. They graduate high school, then they hit the college, and then during those college years, there's a lot of trauma that happens. There's a lot of just bad decisions on their part that they go through, and then they come out the other side, and they are going to be problems for society and for other men to have to deal with in the future. But let me know what you guys think. That's going to be the end of today's Spotlight video. I will catch you guys later. Rat Boy out.